Hello, Leo. Welcome to Karma on Deck. I'm Karma. This is your weekly reading for December 4th. I can't believe we're already in December. This year went quickly, and it really couldn't have gone quick enough. I keep thinking his roller coaster is going to end, but supposedly we've got some things coming on December 21st. Yes, I said that out loud. I'm acknowledging the elephant in the room. We have the age of Aquarius ushering in. Big old baptism supposed to happen like in 12, 12, 12, right? All right, kids, here we go. Leo, first thing that comes up is Page of Coins, Magic and Money, Page of Coins, sorry, Nine of Coins, Decision Making, Ace of Coins, the Two of Wands, and the Strength card. So here's an interesting little thing that I've been doing lately is typically I do the videos and then I post them and then I title them. But lately I've been kind of channeling the energy and getting in a little bit of peace before I do the readings. And I've been picking up on a little bit of interesting energy right before the reading. And then I play with the cards and see if it's accurate or if it plays out to what the cards say. And so far, it's been pretty good. And this time for you, though, I got for Leo this energy that has to do with a choice between love or money. Like you can't decide which one of these things gets your energy, and mostly because you feel like if you focus on one, you'll lose traction on the other. And so I do have the Two of Wands for you in this, and you know, this is two different paths, and this is the just having two different ideas on like which path to go and which direction to go. Now these aren't like two yes or no, but it's like two different paths. You do have the Ace of Coins, so money is a big focus for you. We have the Strength card. So the Strength card played well with Cancer, like in a different way. They don't want to repay, like they don't want to revisit certain kinds of events, and so they're making sure that they don't go there. For you, you've already got like the vision, the idea, the thing that you want to do, and you are like really fighting making a choice. Whatever this is about, you're fighting making a choice. You have Two of Swords. This is really fun because as I talked about your energy, money or love, and when I said you feel like you're losing traction, this is the card that I thought I would see. Two of Swords, six of one, half dozen of the other. He's holding the tail. He's holding the sword by his tail and also by his fist, but not on the hilt. So he feels like he's going to get cut with every direction that he goes. Hi, Vivian. How are you, darling? So he's got this scale in the middle where it's all about decision making. Like, how am I going to pull the trigger on this decision making? I need to use another analogy than pull the trigger. I need to take action. So taking action on making a decision is making you uncomfortable, and you're fighting this. Like you're constantly, you don't want to start over is what the thing is. You like things going the way they have been, and what you're desperately looking for is things to get easier. You want like the tension to lift. You want things to kind of, release some of that kind of tension. And you want some joy. You got, like I said, I was just talking to Cancer. If you want to know how to find some joy, because everything is so up in the air and you feel as if it's like the future's questionable and what's going to happen, and how things are going to play out, like you got to start focusing on what does bring you joy and come from gratitude, right? Like I was made a post about physiology today. Get up and shake it off, shake it off, shake it off, shake it off. I'm like, I'll do that all day long if that's what it's going to take, right? Because I see this joy that you have a desire for and playfulness, and you're tired of this heavy, serious politics and serious, civil unrest. I'm not going to name names here, right? We're not going to call it one house over another and one issue over another, but these issues are really dampening the party, so to speak. And Leo wants to go back to having some joy and having some fun. We do see the seven of swords and like all work and no play, right? Is what I'm seeing for you. And I'm also seeing like alcohol or a temptation of some kind for you. Like for some of us that I'm not even going to go there. But for some of us, it's like, I will do anything to really make all of this, um, you know, play out for me, and so we're really just focusing on all of those things here. But so GM's saying that, she isn't ignoring the TV. I do too. I don't even turn that thing on. I listen to music. I listen to podcasts. I watch, YouTube. My favorite astrologers, Akita Basa from Nightlight Astrology. I try to pay attention to the energies that are going to be going on, for us. And that's why I listen to him, is because energetically I can see what's pulling on me and I can realign, right? But I'm also feeling that Leo doesn't want to talk to people. You guys also have the Nine of Swords, and that's like feeling like a ghost, or you wish you were. Like maybe you wish people would stop like coming to you right now, and you want some of this isolation, but you won't take it because Leo's very social anyway. You'd rather suffer. and kind of go with, you know, and just come from like, it's fake. It's hi, fine. How are you? Thanks. It's all good. Maybe platitude. You're not really letting anybody know what's going on. King of Coins is coming up for you. And I'm seeing, you know, this whole new beginning for you with work, but balance is coming your way. Um, don't get too overcommitted. Sorry, I almost blew this right out of the water and kept going on it, but I am seeing like 10 of Swords. This is your paranoia. Okay. This is you being afraid of overcommitment. And so you don't want to come from the place of like, I don't want to, you know, say I can do something and I can't, or I don't want to take on the thing that's going to be too much because it's going to compromise my commitments elsewhere, which I think is beautiful. This is just what I was talking about in my video about integrity just a little while ago. It's like you do what you say you're going to do, you speak what you mean, and you don't want others to do the same. And you're afraid that if you try to do too many things at once, you won't be able to do them well. Leo in the house. Let me pull some cards from Mystic Dreamer for you on your Leo moon reading. So the first part is your Leo moon and Leo rising. I'm sorry, Leo rising, Leo sun. This is your Leo moon reading. For those of you on Facebook and Instagram, please join me on my YouTube. I have a lot more content there. You can look for your videos in sequential order. You can find them and they're current, up to date. And you can see my face picture in picture with the cards. So please join me on YouTube. Book your one-on-one, karmaondeck.com. There's lots on there. It's only going to get better, baby. All right, here we go, Leo. This is how you're feeling and how you're thinking. Oh, Death card. Are you a fatalist right now? Really secretly, Leo in the party is always thinking about how the fun things are. But I see the Death card, which is change. You're very worried that things aren't going to go back to being fun, playful, and joyful. However, you're very committed to seeing that happen, and you're frustrated with the wait. You have the Six of Cups, which is nostalgia. Nostalgia is our, you know, I want to go back to happier times. I want to go back to having fun. I want to go back to playing the way I used to play. Joy and celebration. This is usually sexual chemistry. So some of you out there are going, well, when can I go on a date? When can I go to the club? When can I do some social activities? When can I be in the playful public and go to a concert? I also see Leo wants to be very generous right now, but it's very, you're kind of very consistent with how things are going for you. You have the Six of Pentacles, you have the Eight of Pentacles. You're kind of tired of the day-to-day and the drudgery. Very emotional, spending entirely too much time either on the TV or on the computer or doing things of distractive natures, right? She says, we can't with COVID. So you have this like overwhelm, like, what can I do now, right? What can I do now? How can I make this happen? How can I switch things, right? And so I'm sitting here looking at this and it's causing you to be bitchy. You have the Queen of Swords. This is my bitch card. You guys will be all right. Okay, so we all know when we play this card, soften it up a little bit, Leo. Not everybody can take it. Not everybody deserves it. Use this card judiciously, children. Like, you know, when you got to bring out the hammer, bring out the hammer. No apologies. We got to sometimes because that's the only way certain people listen, right? But when you have this card, we all kind of know the mood that we're coming from. And I do feel like for you, it's been an off again, on again, and it hasn't really been like all this heavy mood. It's been like real swings of highs and super fun. And then you swap to the double birds, right? And then you go, woohoo, this is great. And you're like, no, I'm not doing this. So I have that indicated by the Lover's card. So you have the Bitch card and the Lover's card and emotional. You're doing this because you don't want anybody to know that your emotions are kind of all over the place. So when you have this heavy emotional EQ, when you're trying to communicate your emotions, you're frustrated with yourself. It's not the other people that are around you. And so you'd rather come off a little pop mouth, like pop, pop, right? And keep people at a distance so they don't know to ask this. They don't know to ask like what's going on. Okay. So don't let that overwhelm take hold. Shake it off. Right? Let us pull a card for you from the Divination of the Ancients and see what your wrap-up message is from the Divine. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. Like, subscribe, share the shit out of it. I need some support, guys. I'm really counting on you to help me get this last little goal on YouTube hit. This close. All right, here we go. This is your Divination of the Ancients, and they say, ooh, guidance. So tarot. So yes, get a reading from your tarot reader. Right. But honestly, really, it means guidance. So like ask the person that knows the thing that you want. Like don't ask your busted ass, like single friend what to do with your relationship. Don't ask your unemployed friend what they should do. Don't ask the alcoholic how to quit. Like, ask the person that has the talent, the skill set, the insight, the life, the image, the happiness, the weight, like whatever it is that you want. Don't go searching for old habits that you think are going to serve you. Tarot means guidance. Like, make a plan. If you're messed up about your budget, look at that. I didn't drop the F bomb today. So when you have the, the diet that you want and the things that you want, like, start making a plan. Maybe it's time to budget. Maybe it's time to get some guidance. Maybe it's time to get a life coach. Maybe it's time to start paying attention to me a little more when I'm talking about the coaching instead of just magic tricks with the tarot deck, right? Like, wow, I'm great pointing at the problem. It's doing no one any good. Okay. So not only get some advice, like, put it into action. And one of my favorite things to do lately is to do one thing I'll thank myself for tomorrow. Now, whether that's for my physical body, whether it's for my tension and stress, because I don't want to look at the dishes, whether that's, buying something for my business that I didn't want to commit to because I put other things before it and I put myself first, like whatever that looks like. Do something for yourself today that you'll thank yourself for tomorrow. Take one step toward the goal that you have in mind. Get the guidance that you want, but the guidance is no good unless you put it into play, guys. So do the work. I want to say thank you for hanging out with me. It may or may not come back on after this and do Virgo. I may. So love and light, guys. Love on all of it. That's the answer to everything.